of the early access players. You just come online and then you see a bunch of people
You
just
know
dropping
what's going
shit
on.
into the universe.
Yeah, really though.
No, let's like build a fort out of all these ore cubes floating
Here's
around.
the real
Yes.
question though.
No, 'cause
Is this
it'll-
scaring the devs?
Build a
Like,
castle. or
players
something.
doing
Come on.
this and they want to
I
open
don't
it up to
think
even
so.
more
Chop,
people.
chop.
We're capable of acts.
I think they'll just need some anti-lag measures.
I mean,
some
we're
better
all
anti-lag
complaining
measures.
about performance right now. But most of us played Space Engineers. Just
Yeah.
imagine this.
This is like
Yeah,
Space
No,
Space
Space Engineers
Engineers
will not handle this.
This is what Space Engineers wanted to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's this game. This is Space Engineers
when you
PvP.
have more than five people.
Yeah, so next time we complain about performance, just imagine the good old Space Engineers with 10 people on the server.
With 10 people, yeah.
It's like too much for the handle.
With 5 people.
Meanwhile, we're here with 150.
Oh my god.
Those 10 people were really the stress test.
So did we break records for how many people online at once?
No,
I think so.
No.
no, we didn't.
Probably not.
Really?
No, not by a
I
long
heard.
shot.
I saw something in chat that said 45.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
I don't-
we've had higher.
I don't think.
I haven't seen the list.
Stable 15 to 17 FPS.
Yeah, I'm
Oh god, it's happening. Oh god.
Yep.
Oh, it is. It's happening.
Oh.
What's happening?
5 frames.
Oh.
5 frames.
Oh,
no.
4 frames.
I've done it.
Okay,
Keep going.
Keep going.
Guys, 5 FPS, what
Please
happened?
go
Finish
Finish performance mode.
We did it, Reddit. We crashed
Why is there
Starbase.
so many top 10s? Holy shit.
My computer's not happy.
Anyways, guys, welcome to my TED Talk PowerPoint. Today we're going to talk about lag.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another Starbase video.
Meanwhile, every other
Performance
station,
mode is not healthy.
performance is perfect.
Yeah, it's Starbase, but it's in 144p 15 FPS.
Why is
Zap
the
is
Good
saying-
idea
Zap is
on it.
saying the
Thank
Hammer is
you
no
for
Medusa
being-
jammer
Thanks
here.
for
Yeah.
handling this camera well.
Why is the
God.
If Medusa was here, it would be our
Okay.
Oh my god.
What a time to be alive.
The
I
only
just
thing you need is
God
just like
sends, holy shit.
the low poly conversion of all ships because of this lag.
I like how the main menu news does not have any news about the goddamn alpha shutting down. Like, it's a pretty major event.
It's gonna be really weird to log on
totally not
tomorrow
important.
though, and like
And
not be able
not
to
be
do
able to
it.
log in,
be able
yeah.
to log on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. To log on tomorrow and then just not be able to.
And that server archive we have on the Starbase files.
Oh, yeah, actually,
Like,
I meant to ask.
the
Do we know
server.
if the will all of our Starbase CA files will they get deleted? Like, should we save all of these?
You should have.
Yeah, copy it over into another folder.
Yep, I'm
I will
missing
be
that.
Wait, why?
I'm just gonna ask this question to you all in this chat.
Yeah.
What are your plans for Wipe Day?
Play Starbase.
Hurting
Only
a
place
lot
Starbase.
of
Admire the chaos.
Oh, I
And then Starbase.
I don't like him.
Guys, I have an
This
weekend.
I'm get out of my room and for like 3 months I gonna see my parents again. So
have some food.
only
We don't need
till
family.
Thursday.
We just
I'm
need
gonna-
Starbase.
I'm gonna go
Yeah, I'm just
shopping.
gonna stay
for
outside
when
for
it
3
opens.
consecutive days and then only be in Starbase.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
gonna shower
for
for
the
the
first
time
time
in months.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
outside
it's
for
nice.
Monday, so I'll be making a video about Starbase.
You're gonna finally be able to go to that unknown dimension known as outside. Because you'll actually have time.
Oh, God,
like,
it's so
crazy
happening.
sweating grass. It feels so
Guys.
good.
I'm gonna head out, enjoy the rest of the Alpha event. Take it easy, guys.
Alright, take care.
Grass means like tan shit outside.
Flamethrower is back.
I have a really fucking cool idea.
So if you teleport away then teleport back, the performance is really good for all of 10 seconds before everything moves.
Of course.
Yeah.
For 10 seconds, yeah.
The problem is that I still need to deploy the ship from here before the end of the alpha.
Yummy, I think this crowd could use another rail minigun test.
Oh no.
I am way to the moon.
Yeah, we definitely need that.
I just feel nauseous when I look at this now. Does that mean little white fingers swimming around with me?
I like how you're just flying there, just.
Guys, how about we all gather together when the capital ships come out? It's a community project. We'll make like a huge capital ship, like all together.
This guy really wants to
Sounds like faction bias.
Yeah, I think the issue with that would be great, but we're never gonna have like a.
We're never gonna have the story community again.
Once
Even
EA
then,
starts,
once EA starts, we're gonna be a lot more like at odds with each other. You know, you'll never get.
This chat will probably not happen to once EA
it won't happen anymore now because like
I mean,
in
it
the
might
end,
happen. It's just
everything
gonna have a lot
matters.
more swearing and insulting, I guess.
Well, I don't know. I don't think it's all black and white. I just think the landscape will be carved up into, okay, this is the community project place, and yeah, we'll all put resources in, but elsewhere we're going to smash each other's faces in, you know?
Yeah,
so I think.
Yeah,
so,
Sharing way.
Deep
As long
Space
as
is gonna
Kingdom
be.
doesn't get any of it, I'm good.
Yeah, so I don't think community projects is dead. It's just they're going to be different. They're going to be.
It's not gonna be like
more
this,
organized, you know?
or like Story, or like any of these other early events.
They'll be among
like
alliances,
the Old of
not
War.
everyone.
Ideally, they need to be owned by a neutral party, so
Он
they
был
can
уже
be used as
интересно.
a
So
tool.
obviously it's all
Yeah,
with Tactica.
Yeah. Make a
neutral
faction
party,
which
though.
is
How do
called
you-
the A-testers.
Yeah, apart from
See,
I don't think you can have that. Like as soon as you give a neutral
Exactly.
party the thing that is the most powerful thing, because we've all put resource into it, why is it going to be neutral now? You know. So I think it's
Give it to it. That's definitely.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly. We need.
when you played, you know, a non-combat kind of faction that just isn't interested in waging war against each other. It's,
Well,
Yeah,
they're not
but
interested
every faction
until the
has
point they
bias.
have the biggest shotgun in the world. You know. Like,
Also, what happens if like a bigger faction approaches them and basically says, "Hey, we'll give you whatever you want if you let us use the capital ship"? It'd be very likely that they wouldn't.
you can
uphold-
have whatever you want without someone offering it to you.
Yeah, so I think maybe instead, if we got
The universe is big enough with enough ore in it to have everything. So
if we
I
could
want
just,
to make an
um,
faction called
it's
the
weird.
A-testers.
Nice.
that was a lot of ore that just disappeared.
Yeah, really.
I wonder how much money was just burned.
Oh, my stacks.
That's a couple billion
Don't worry, guys.
Seal the deal.
Everyone,
Back to the
Everyone-
mystery
We
field.
already tested something.
Почистили сервер.
if you guys want more, just trade me, and
Yeah,
I
so I think
will,
maybe if we could get the devs like to ask, hey, we want community projects. Can you make a system where we can all like just everyone who's in
I think
the
we should do
owns it
that
equally,
anyway,
you know?
actually, because they talked about expanding stations to expand the main safe zone. So there's got to be
Imagine.
some way the community can do it.
Imagine being warp gates as community projects. You need to deliver such amount of ore to a certain place to get a warp lane.
That's
do,
really cool.
do we know if there's going to be a warp gate on day one of EA?
Yes.
Yes.
There will
Okay,
be a war
do we know?
game.
Wait, there's
Okay.
flamethrowers?
Will there
I think
be a?
It's only going to go to the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that. Do we know the price of the warp cores yet, though? Like, will they require moon ores?
Yeah.
or-
Expensive. That's what we know.
Very expensive.
Do we know if they require moon ores, though? Is my question.
Well, obviously not.
Well,
You
no,
can't
I mean,
mine
my
it
thinking
yet.
is, what if they make it require moon ores so that the first people to go, or to get warp cores, have to be...
You can't mine the moon.
Oh,
yet,
no.
So that's
You
gonna
could
be
mine
really hard.
asteroids
You can
around the moon,
harvest
though.
it.
This you can
And
mine
asteroids.
the moon. What do you mean?
Well, you can't
Like,
yet.
just
but
mine the
that is
air,
the
like,
planned
you
feature.
mine the air of it.
The moon is mine.
No, there will be moon mining in the future.
Well,
But
yeah,
right
but
now.
not at release. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, there will be moon mining the month after release. Literally in August.
Will we
Isn't
be
it-
able to blow up the moon?
Less than a month?
Real
Probably.
questions, yeah.
Steal the moon.
If you have enough
I mean,
resources, totally.
if enough
I'm
people
just-
got
I'm just
together, we
worried
could
about-
probably just mine away the entire moon.
Wait, did I just
Yeah.
hear a wild BC?
I'm
number
just
say
worried
steal the
about
moon?
like everyone
Steal the
make
moon.
a moon a big cheese by making a lot amount of
Could we
a dig-
create
a digging
another
pit.
one?
The moon is gonna look like Swiss cheese once we all
Which
stop
one
digging
is it?
pits in
Which
there.
one of my children?
Are moon voxels gonna regenerate or they're just gonna like deplete over time?
But please
Can
don't.
we make like a
please don't
smiley
pull a
face
do
on the moon
universe.
that you can see from orbit?
Please
It's gonna
don't
be a
pull
community
do
event where we
universe.
just all bomb the moon and just remove one moon from the game. Just community effort. Remove.
Engage World Eater event.
And then take the entire moon and put it somewhere else.
Just a Patrick star.
Just rebuild it somewhere else.
Then we just
Imagine
grab all
that
the
the
ore
moon
and just
changes the-
move it
Death
away,
Star.
yeah.
No, I just thought of something. If endos are robots, where are they assembled from?
The fact
Hey,
that
we don't appreciate those kind of questions.
When
though.
two endos love each other very much.
That's not how that works!
they do a
No,
special
like
cause.
when two endos love each other very much, they just take a bunch of parts.
Have you ever seen that fucking robot movie though, where they
Assemble.
just like assemble children? That's how it's gonna be.
There's
How did
there's
this-
actually some lore. I'm not sure if it came from the devs. It's on the page for endoskeletons. It mentions something about how the endoskeletons are being controlled by humans from
Skeletons are not
planet.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure the dev says that that's not the case.
I wonder how they can
So-
signals over to
Yeah,
here without any lag.
I am inside my place now.
What about the origin video?
Yeah,
First
yeah.
there was Bob and then he mined from an asteroid.
By the way, can we just point out the cursed crap Drew just posted voice chat stuff?
No, let's not get another channel blocked.
Guys,
Oh,
guys,
God.
I just found something
Oh
pretty
no.
funny. Guys, I would like to
That's a
call
lot of
attention to the fact that Joel, the King of Kingdom, is holding an Imperial rifle and has no Imperial armor, and has no Kingdom armor.
Kingdom doesn't actually
Shame.
exist. Kingdom was made up by
Kingdom-
big empire to sell more empires.
Kingdom is so poor they had to borrow guns from Empire.
I hear they've got at least 3 Basamas.
At least 3, oh,
Wait
okay.
a second, is there something going on behind the curtains
Are they all
between
rented?
Kingdom and
And
Empire?
they've
Like
upgraded
a,
pistols.
conquered
I have.
entire
Are they all
nation
rented from
with
Empire?
The Kingdom exports all their ships to other people.
Kingdom and empire merger coming up.
I
If
see
I
it just from the
remember-
videos. I see that the kingdom are actually like kind of rebels. So they're like, because you see Bob, right, and he was stealing from like an empire ship, right, when they captured him. When he like, yeah, let's pretend we're empire.
Oh, I should add that
Did the
to
whole
the
sabotage
article.
video.
I mean, yeah,
If
it's
I-
literally
if I
Star
rem-
Wars.
If I remember correctly, Laurie once mentioned that the whole Empire and Kingdom thing started with an argument between him and Joel.
Yummy, do a flip.
Can someone confirm that?
What is that pitch? Jesus!
It's not that bad.
It's not bad, it's just how fast you can do a flip.
I'm going to go make some donuts.
Do a barrel.
Yeah, actually,
man, make me some also.
That sounds lit.
could any of the
Sounds good
devs
right now.
confirm if that's true? Did it actually start because of an argument?
No, no.
Maybe I'm just too used to avoid on 12 solid ships that just can't turn off.
15 other stuff. Help us out here.
Alright, so it seems that if you have low FPS from everything going on, and then you teleport away and come back, you gain a few frames.
Cool, let's do that.
Temporarily.
It seems to be working long term for me.
Oh, nice.
I'll see here. I was at 4
Does
frames.
Proving
and now I'm
Ground
at
as a
12.
station still exist? That's awesome.
Let's go to the
Yeah, but it
Imperial
is yours.
station and come back.
We should use it today.
Broken Kingdom Station when?
Oh, yeah, actually, I regained most of my.
Hey guys, do you want to see a secret? You can glitch inside of the box for the station here. So if anybody wants to glitch inside of the building, follow Blarg. I'm at the front.
Where?
Yeah.
Any vendors?
Follow me. Follow Blarg.
Mouse controls
I'm
ever
at,
get
I'm at the front. I'm by the marketplace entrance, by the landing pad.
Blarg, are you talking about the sprinting thing?
Yes, I'm talking about the sprinting thing. I think I showed you.
Okay. No, I found that out.
I showed someone it ages ago. I found it like my first day in alpha. So if you come under here, all right.
But you can also do it up there.
I do it under here. I find it easier. And not here.
I love there's like
over
a
here on the
random
left,
bit of
right
wall
here. This little gap here. Line yourself up with this plate and run at it at an angle, and you'll glitch up into this. I did it first try. Sorry. Run at that plate at a slight angle, at like 4 or 5 degrees. There we go. Just another person just got up here. Welcome, someone. G.
Oi, Emperor, we found a bug over here. Fix it.
It's actually easier if you.
Oh, I'm in too.
Yep, Merlot's up.
You
gotta run at a very, very slight angle right against the white plate.
Am I
And
walking
step
or am I
onto the white
flying?
plate at that slight angle and it'll glitch you up into here.
You know
I think
you
it
can
depends
get
on
in
your
by
frames,
walking,
and since
right?
you're all getting low frames, it should be easy to glitch into here.
You don't need to, you don't need...
One Chrome tab.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go make a donut.
Regarding earlier with how expensive ships were, like
Bugs
roughly
with
how
love.
are they in stacks on like a smaller-ish ship?
I'm not too sure, but what the main thing is, there's no longer a lot. You can build a ship now with everything in the safe zone without ever having to leave. And it used to be you had to leave like some resources. So now it's accessibility, not so much the volume. That's the main thing.
Right, I teleport out so that you guys can see me. If you're running against this wall here, you're doing it wrong. Don't run against the wall. You see this white spot down here where I'm laying? You want to run along this at an angle and look towards where all the open space is at a slight angle.
The real question is though, is how. The real question will become how long till all the safe zones are mined out.
And then up.
Imagine
Okay,
Edgewood
you
safe
are
zone.
straightforward. Yep, another person got up.
happened at Origin? What the heck?
It was
Like,
worse
obviously-
before, they cleared a bunch.
Obviously, you're not gonna want to mine safe zone because you need to go out to get the better stuff. But
It's not that important.
Can you shoot through this?
By the way, if you guys want to actually get into the Origin building itself, I'm sure there's some way to glitch up here, but there's also an easier way if you go to the marketplace spawn.
There's a really, really easy way. It's called relog and log back in, but that's cheating.
That takes too much time. Watch, if you guys come to marketplace spawn, I can show you.
also, I just thought about something with with mining and piracy. If you could just despawn your ship, how does that work for the pirates?
They start hosting the
eject all
ship,
the cargo?
and then no, they'll just start hosting the ship. So if you guys come up to the awning thingy above the entrance to marketplace, you can just hold D to get up to the side here, and then just sprint forward.
I'm sorry, not catch what you said, by the way.
Сейчас будет взрыв.
How do you exit the glitch area?
There is indeed a
Yeah.
thing going on.
Like if you despawn the ship and
This
you
brings you into the station though. The other bug gets you into like the side paneling. Like you know how the station foundation has those panels and it's
How do I
layered?
get out of it?
All the buildings here are like that. How do you get out? You just insurance transfer back. You can't get out once you're inside the station foundation thingy.
That's fun. Okay. Gotcha.
Просто
Yeah, you should have
всё
a-
чёрт, ленте, сейчас пиздец будет.
So I do kind of have a question while we have some devs here. As we get into content that I think defines why factions should do things, so like the station sieges and stuff like that, what is the
Ну,
feedback
ясно.
going to look like though? Because I think
Только
there's going to be a
админ
few
может взорвать.
concerns that different people have of, well, this just isn't good gameplay, you know? So that's not to put you on the spot, but like how can we look at that feedback looking? Like, is it just going to be forums, or could we do like a VC and just people voicing it? Or... Like, I think historically it's been forums.
You just mean like how to give feedback in the game?
Yeah, in a constructive conversation manner.
Will F1 be staying?
Huh?
Will F1 be staying? Like
I
the
think
menu?
so, yeah.
Okay.
I'm not 100% sure. Though,
I'd like
so.
to inform you all that I have created a stack and I'm up to about 100 propellant tanks, I'd say. I am still going. I have no intent of stopping. I am looking for destruction.
Get this man some fuel rods.
I'm also interested definitely to see how EA is gonna be with like the R&D from players, like people still figuring out what works, what doesn't, YOLO code, etc. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Well,
I think everyone's interested in it.
What concerns me the most though is that there's going to be this whole range of interactions that are not intended by the devs.
With
but
YOLO?
are things, no, just in general, just gameplay mechanics and everything. There's going to be all these interactions with like, well, people have to do these because that's what meta or competition looks like. But they're not the intended interactions that the devs want. Like it's not the use case they want people to do it that way, you know? Like just this being able to log out and log back in and go into any room is a massive issue for a lot of different content.
Yeah. Definitely one of also just another thing that is a bit concerning is the fact that I'm looking at YOLO code, right? I've had experience with some games where it's like you give the users the ability to program things in a multiplayer game and they're going to find a way to just use crap out of it.
Yeah.
That being said, though, YOLO code definitely is limited by the fact of its character limit and the line read rate.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll offset it a little bit, but I do still have concerns about that. What I've seen from YOLO code is amazing, don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about the people who will probably go out of their way to just be an ass and break it.
I can't wait to get lag bombed and not be able to play the game because some dude scripted like 40 chips and like a tiny ass cube that just instantly crashes your game.
Have you seen Dav's Medusa? Have you seen Dav's video on Medusa? Yeah, that was already a thing. It got patched, I think, right?
Yeah, I think it's fixed now. So even if something like that happens, we can always just try to fix it. So.
The main worry I have is that considering it's a peer-to-peer system, you can probably modify, and the fact that ships are hosted client side and server side.
I mean, we've seen this in that you can literally glitch through walls if you just log out and log back in.
I want to see how that's going to be addressed anyway when it does eventually show up. So.
I don't think this would be an issue if outside of safe zones you log off, your endo just stays.
I mean, have you guys considered rendering the hitboxes first? Just render like a hitbox, so like when you have the log, immediately render the hitbox so you can't glitch through something. And the hitbox shouldn't take up too many resources and should be loaded first, and it should help prevent people glitching through stuff.
So an LOD hitbox then?
Yeah, a LOD hitbox basically. That's priority before anything else.
I think it does that, right?
No, you can kind of like step on you can move into ships as they're loading as LODs.
Ah, okay.
And then when it renders in, you're like, oh, I'm inside your ship now.
Boarding 100.
LOD, if it's bigger than the actual ship, people just log out, log back in, and keep shooting like bigger hitbox, you know what I mean? Makes you bigger target.
You are moving though as well, like.
Oh, not a hitbox, as in like for shooting, a hitbox for people.
So like collision detection.
Yeah, so just load the collision detection first, basically, and even if it's a rudimentary collision detection, that's a box that goes around the ship. As long as that's loaded first, it can help significantly with glitching through stuff.
Oh no. Sorry everyone, that was me. Oh god. I launched cubes everywhere. Oh no.
I'm almost done stacking propellants.
Oh god.
I've got like a few more layers left.
There was like 100 ores all stacked on top of each other. I moved one and they all exploded.
Oh, there was a lot more ores earlier. There was like literally filled the entire like top of the market up with ores, and the devs despawned them all. Everybody, like 100 people, were dropping ores. So
it's like Laurie was like, let me test something.
There was also the self-replicating balls that were used at one point, wasn't there?
I'm curious how bad the towing costs are gonna be for ships. Like,
I haven't heard of anything self-replicating. I'm interested. Tell me.
It was a while ago. At the beginning of CA Someone
Oh,
said.
at the beginning of CA, what did it use?
I don't know what they were made out of. I happened to log in while they were still in Origin. And the marketplace is like full with them.
Oh.
How do I get a voucher for something I made?
You can hit the devs up. There's a form for it in the event channel.
Just slide into Kai's DMs and beg.
Yeah, no, the dev said they're giving away for free blueprints for anything before EA ends. So if you want to test something.
Let's see, where's that form that you were talking about?
I've finished placing propellant takes. I apologize for your frame rates. This isn't gonna end well, I don't think.
What frame rates?
Oh no.
It's like stonks except it's frame rate.
My game just froze.
Okay, that's just down arrow.
What did someone just do? Because whatever someone just did.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah, my game froze as well.
Yeah, that's 1 FPS.
I'm playing a slideshow now.
So I just bought 200 million worth of large propellant tanks, and I've put them all into a single space, and I just punched them.
Oh.
Oh no.
PowerPoint presentation of the video game.
Man, my game crashed.
Yep,
That's frozen.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still
I'm
fine.
vision.
I'm fine.
PowerPoint presentation of the movie, the game.
Slowly coming back up.
Yep. Yeah, I locked up, but I'm back now.
Oh, I'm alive.
Okay, so
My friends are
Wow.
coming back.
the pros here, the test work.
The propellant tanks blob. It's like growing and shrinking every single frame.
That's a good.
Надеюсь, они не взорвали.
Tanks right there.
Well,
Ready for round 2?
we are frozen bite, so.
Okay.
Here comes the real question. Would you say this has been a successful stress test 3 days before EA release?
Yeah, I think it's really good.
Hey Pip, am I stress testing right?
Gotcha.
Probably should have asked for a stress test a bit earlier.
I do think this is probably one of their best stress tests. Just purely for the amount of shenanigans people are doing.
Yeah, normally it's just people hanging out and then having ships, but because it's the last day, no one cares about the stuff they have for their money.
It's like a wipe day in
Incidentally, here's a
Rust
good one.
server.
It's literally doomsday scenario right now.
Yeah.
So I think it's known of, but we can definitely see that things suddenly clipping into each other is the biggest disconnect. Secondary to just there being a lot of moving parts on the screen.
For the love of God, if you guys do not fix this, the game will die.
I think if the devs did a thing where you can't drop an item if there's already another item in that area, I think that would prevent the punch it for a bunch of lag and prevent them dropping things easier and spam dropping everything. It'll make some things different, more difficult. For example, like trading ores and stuff.
We just have the
although the
trade
trading system
thing.
is in now, so it's not too big of a
Yeah.
deal. But like, it might be viable to do that now.
Yeah,
Alright,
they just
Jesus, but I was trying to trade once recently, and my other guy was just crashing all the time, so we had to literally just put it in the word and just pick it up.
So it like checks a sphere around you, and if there's anything in that check, it's like, no, you can't drop it though, move.
Guys, where's the vouchers thing?
It's an event announcements. Under the
How
outside.
will,
Oh, okay.
how will dropping stuff work for the new inventory? Because it says that's
all of
like,
the stuff just go deleted for me.
I have about a stack with about 300 fuel rods.
So we said that we was going to go to Robot and kill each other.
Let's have like a gigantic fist fight.
Yes.
That sounds stupid. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Overhanger 1.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Is there a way for you to teleport everyone here to Rhubarb?
It sounds just like idiots unite.
Yes.
We go.
Keep you remember?
Наконец-то на робот,
You guys
блядь.
like my massive bowl of propellant
Yes.
tanks?
I shall have my
With all the
What's
the
your massive
propellant
ball of
tanks in
what?
the background, it kind of just looks like a propellant tank comet.
I block the entrance to the marketplace.
Imagine sticking that amount of propellant in rover and then exploding it.
Where
Block
are you?
the marketplace entrance.
Wait,
Now,
is Robot gone?
Alright, no
Rubber
guns,
one.
fists only.
Stop fisting. Like someone had to say it. I'm sorry.
So what do I go to, because Robot Ship Hanger's not doing anything for me?
Who wants to play
teleport us
battleships?
to Rober, come on.
Who wants to play battleships? Like
Rover Hanger 1. I repeat, Rover Hanger 1.
I might not have them.
Go teleport in that case.
Who was that?
That was me.
Lager invincible.
Yeah, I got a crash, that's why I am.
Okay, note to self, going into the SSC when there's like 5,000 people around you is a bad idea.
What do you mean? What? Crazy.
I just crashed.
Oh, что за лаги?
Crashing, duh.
Babe, can you teleport us to Rober?
Well, you can just tell
Damn it!
Что за лаги?
I guess you're just gonna teleport is dead.
If you die, you get a crash report.
My teleport Rober doesn't work.
I have to scroll so much just to go past your goddamn voice chat right now.
Yeah, so I'm going to Station Capital Robot Ship Hangar, clicking that, nothing happens. And same with Robot Ship Hangar.
Then you
That's
got
the old Rover.
that's the old
Yeah.
The moon gate also crapped itself. At least the.
They removed the insurance transfers. To
Yeah,
it, I
it's
believe.
not crapped. It's just
on the moon.
Walked.
Like
Yeah,
on
there's
the-
no way. You have to literally use your walk gates
нормально.
now, which is fun. Oh.
Someone disconnected.
Empire B and then go to the moon.
Что за бред?
Take our ships and go. Have like a big fight there or fly around. Everybody a robot.
Clicking intensifies.
Yeah.
Kiss.
Yeah, really.
Rubber ship hangar 2 works just fine.
Hanger 1 is currently also being used.
There's a system announcement for it. Alpha will shut down in 6 hours. Thank you for being part of it and seeing early access. Yay!
It feels weird having decent frames again.
Ik doe zo.
How's everyone's day
Yeah, bring
going?
back lag.
How's everyone's day going?
Fuck.
Fantastically.
Alright.
Only have words. Fuck, fantastic.
How about creating the biggest explosion in the history of Starbase with fuel tanks?
We should do that.
Yes.
Do that.
Can we make?
Hey,
can we make
everyone,
one?
go pick up all those fuel
In
tanks.
Rover Ship Hangar 2, just put a lot of fuel tanks.
Oh no.
No,
Fill
let's
up
do
the whole
Rubber Ship
hangar.
Hangar 1, because it's
Let's
cooler.
do one, because most people have one.
Yeah.
No, that's
We just have
I
to get to the marketplace.
Well, the thing is, I don't have any money left.
Oh. I have like 300 million.
Who is you? I have like 40 million.
I can give you some.
Yeah, but I spent 200 million on propellant tanks. So
I have 40 more to donate to you. Who are you, my hero?
That's such a unique thing
Это
to
что-то
say.
бомбануло.
Make us brand new
Someone-
sentence, you know?
Someone barricade the entrance of the market using
Someone, could you send me a bunch of propellant tanks?
using fuel rods.
I don't have many propellant tanks. You know what I could do? I have a shit ton of ore here. I could just spawn them in from the SSC.
Donate to me to sponsor more propellant tanks.
No. Don't
А,
give
я
him that
понял.
much money. He is but a
Dude, he's
fraud.
gonna make a religion of propellant tank explosions.
Yeah.
Oh.
How long does it
Exactly.
take for the vouchers to appear? Because I really want to put this ship in
Soon,
bad condition.
Once they notice. Do it.
Right, what does that mean?
Within the next 24 hours.
Once the dev...
Once there's time, they'll give
Can
them out.
somebody from Frozen Bite give me like $250 million for research purposes?
Just need a small loan
Yeah,
of
we can all
$1
use
trillion,
that.
please.
You know, just make sure you're not blowing up the actual servers while you're doing that. We do want them ready for EA.
Is there a cap on how much money you can have in your inventory?
There should be.
Okay,
It's
calm
probably
down
the
there,
integer.
Jack.
I feel like you will find out at some point. When
Yeah,
you ha-
no, I
when
think
you
there
hit
is
the
an
limit, you
integer
know
in
it.
it.
Someone's shooting at me, but they
I'm gonna
keep
take a
missing.
guess that they are doing it the smart way and using a 64-bit integer and not a 32 one. Because if that's the case, then
Finally hit someone.
Well, surely you wouldn't need that much money.
I have more.
Have you seen EVE Online economies yet?
Even in EVE Online, you don't end up needing more.
Yeah, unless there would be
You
like
need it,
massive
but you
inflation
can't.
for the game.
It could be possible.
Isn't there a massive inflation going on right now? Any like?
No, it's pretty much the opposite.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
deflation.
okay.
No, that's real life.
Okay,
The
someone
price of the premium subscription, the in-game version of it, has been dropping for like a year now.
I see.
Yeah, but it's actually like a material shortage
Oi.
right now.
We're using a pickaxe, okay, now you're getting it.
How can I tell when I got a voucher?
It tells you.
Hey, you'll get a
Sends you
pop
your
up.
TV.
You'll get a pop up in your bottom right.
Oh, okay.
And also it'll be in your transaction log.
I mean, I guess there's just like a list of them to work through right now because someone probably just spammed.
Yeah, if you go to C, like hit like O and then to CV and then bank statements, it comes up there as well.
Give me a ride.
Where's the biggest propellant explosion happening?
Where are you, Miro?
It's gonna be Robot Hangar 2.
Okay, I spent all of my money on Proctor.
Where is Robert Hanger 2
right.
in relation to the rest?
Overhanger to us. Those
Yes, thanks.
No problem.
Also try park explosive ships in
Wait, is
proximity.
Robert Hanger 2 what we're doing?
Да ладно.
There's a big fist fight going on at Hangar 1, so you should probably.
Yo, where's that?
There's so many corpses probably, isn't it? It's just Jesus.
Which
Is that a hype van?
Blow it up.
Yes. No, it's just a crew
I'm
of
not
hype
blowing
vans
up
flying
hype
and getting
vans,
shot
but
down.
it's
In
Okay, I'm gonna drop mine in Robot 2.
I like how you made a ship to house the space battles platform.
Oh my. There's an end of the spaghetti fight around here.
Spaghetti fight.
Wait, so which one is
Shooting at me.
Hangar 2?
That's me.
There's so much spaghetti.
Turn me into pasta.
Oh, that's a questioning for me. Okay, fuck me.
I do have a different question actually, if you want to answer. So we've seen the capital ships, but we've not seen any insight on how, like we've seen the Empire one. So is it that's the one we built, or is it like there's going to be some way we design it, or?
Probably some
You
easy
can
build.
make your own capital ships.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
You
can
can
make your own.
make your own capital ships.
Oh right, okay. And is that through like an SSC tool? Is that going to be like easy build
Yes,
or?
it's kind of like, yeah, it has its own editor.
Nice.
It's gonna
yeah.
be very similar to Station Build Mod, isn't it?
Yeah.
The capital ship weapons win.
Like technically, aren't capital ships just like
Okay, what did people do? Getting like 10
Yeah, so someone, I don't know who, or maybe me, made my huge pile of prop tanks start moving.
Oh no, I see it. I'm right under it. Oh no.
I'm gonna
So the answer to this question is of course more.
Which hangar are you guys in? Is it hangar?
Hangar 2.
Hangar 2. Gotcha. Okay.
Hey.
Where are the prop tanks? I have.
Yeah.
Just
wait. Yeah, fuck, I'm stuck. Oh, fuck, I'm stuck.
They are
Someone
definitely
just.
here.
Fuck! Again!
Die, you shit!
Someone
Stop
lost
sniping
me,
with a flash mask, god damn it.
You need a missile to set these off. Or probably
Oh god! Oh god!
Jesus.
Oh god! You did it, huh? No.
Да ладно.
Jesus.
Frame rate drops to 0.
Yeah, well, I'm inside the
Oh, I
building.
had
I
a
don't even see it,
4.0.
and I'm still getting issued.
Dude, I'm having 4 FPS. I'm fine.
Oh my god.
Fireworks! Like,
I think we just found Hangar 2.
Starbase or something.
We have 1, 2, 3 dead in those.
Yes.
One endo. Ha, ha,
I just
ha.
feel like don't show up and
come on.
Oh, I have a stupid idea. Give me a second, please don't kill.
Oh, I see a giant ball of ore. I think that's what
Thanks
it
for
is.
killing, bitch!
You can count the frame rate with the number of eyes you have.
Frame it with the number of crash
Oh, hey, I see the hype van.
The frame rate number of crash reports that come up.
I'm currently on
12.
I actually do have another
Do not
dev
touch me.
question.
Do
And
not
it's-
touch me. Do not touch me.
Oh, I see the propellant tanks.
So, from what I gather, this is like your first MMO. How are you finding this experience? Because I don't think you'd normally get this right with like developing.
Well, there it goes.
Oh, I'm hearing some crispy explosions. Jesus.
That was epic.
So is this
What
all
if you
bit
don't?
like-
What if you don't? What if you don't? Stop. I don't want to fist fight with you. I'm fine. Good day, sir.
Oh. My pen just exploded.
There goes everyone's
It
frames.
just exploded.
It was like a bunch of propellant tanks all like fused together, like on top of each other, and then they just blew it up.
This is staying true to the flavor and saying you have died, and he says your body has been decommissioned.
It's the marketplace again.
Drong, did you get your
one.
your voucher for the what?
I didn't get any vouchers yet.
Damn. Those developers.
Just so much death.
Wait, where are you?
And so much missing with a pickaxe. Oh my god. That's
When do
pathetic.
fuel rods turn out to be explosive?
Also, from what I've gathered in this game, there are subcomponents in each part as well, so it's kind of
Most
open-ended crafting. To a degree, it's like pick a material.
What do you mean by subcomponents?
Like for engines, I've seen like the engines have like the thruster itself, the nozzle, etc.
Yeah, so the engines are made up of multiple parts, but for the most part, each part itself is its own thing.
Question: are you supposed to be able to just shoot anti-joke gun once at an ore block and it instantly disappear? I feel like that's not intended.
What is lagging? Oh boy.
Same with the money.
There's,
Okay, what did
What
you
is
do?
happening?
There's an endoskeleton that's like being splayed apart, like rendering.
I do like though games that have crafting like that, where it's like different materials will give it different stats and all that good stuff, rather than just a
That feels
hard
so
recipe.
dynamic.
The reason
Very
there's
immersive.
components though is because you
Oh.
can't things over a certain
Oh, I
size.
hear the explosions all by it. Oh boy.
Oh, this death gets the audio now.
Holy shit, fighting! Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Like,
you can really quickly clear ore if you just shoot it. I don't
One
think
thing that
that's
comes to mind.
Okay, what are they doing over there? I'm still hearing explosions.
I don't
Taking
want
fuel tanks and trying to create bigger explosions.
Yeah, I do that, but it lasted so long.
Ooh, yeah, something that comes to mind
Epic
though,
crop.
when it
Close
comes
this
to
now.
crafting
Don't you
like
shoot
that
me. Don't you shoot me. Don't you shoot me.
was
Ah, you fuck.
The hype on
Alright, I'm gonna go
again.
buy $6 million worth of guns.
Yeah, someone keeps shooting the van.
Someone's shooting, like, some epic corp was shooting the fight, the boxing fight. Pathetic.
Maybe he gets his early access reward.
Not epic.
Damn,
Very epic.
losing all the access now. Damn, the punishment.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go now, but it's been a pleasure spending this last day with you all, and we'll see you in EA.
Yeah, see you later.
Yeah, take care.
I'm gonna head off too. I got a few things to do.
Oh, quick question regarding the people who got banned over the what's it called, the LGBTQ KOS list. Are they going to be getting back in for EA, or are they going to be continued to be banned?
Make all counts.
I mean, once the game goes public, they're just gonna make.
I'm sure they'll make alts, but yeah.
Well, that's true, but like, the people that, like, what faction were they from? Because depending
It was
on
the ALR.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That was a real thing.
Both
I
have
don't-
been
I wasn't
banned for
aware
other
of, like-
reasons.
It was insane. Yeah,
Oh
they
god, I'm
made a
happy I
KOS.
missed that. Jesus.
It wasn't just like people.
Oh, this
yeah.
guy's stuck. Oh, this guy crashed. This guy. Oh, you guys. Like, what I want to know is more, like, how will stuff be handled, like outside tool usage? I'm talking specifically about stream sniping in this case, actually.
Well,
They already
do about
talked about
that.
that. Stream sniping is okay. Yeah.
I didn't understand one of them now.
And ship's just fucking falling apart. He flies out.
So was it allowed? I didn't catch it.
Stream sniping itself is fine. You have to take into account the fact that when you're streaming, you are actively putting out your a video feed of exactly where you are to everyone.
I mean, you could delay it to make it somewhat better, but
Like,
Yeah,
my point is
exactly.
just there is a certain
Oh, hey,
group of
big
which
white
I
thing,
know.
stop moving. Big white thing, stop moving. I'm boarding. I'm taking a ride.
I mean, you fucker!
I'm taking a ride. I'm not gonna kill you. Come on.
There's so many deaths.
Oh, come on.
It's not moving. I think it's not
The thruster-
supposed to be moving.
The thruster is on. Okay, it's off now.
Solution, destroy
I'm on.
there we go.
We can move.
All right.
Like, I
Wait,
was-
this thing is
I
solar
was-
powered?
No. Well, it looks like it's solar powered, but it's not.
Well, yeah, not fully, of course, but
What the fuck?
You should read the text on the side.
I'm on the top.
It's
Hey,
orientation.
piss off area.
No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's a frame issue.
That was a bad
Jesus.
one.
Oh wow.
Jesus, that's a lot of particles.
Are
Yeah.
people gonna use this like tactically? You know, like strategically
Probably.
is what I mean.
Yeah. It's a big thing in like Arc and stuff like that, where they'll oh, that's a hard crash.
Was it just crash? Is that a strategy now? Okay, fuck.
Yeah, but it's a big thing in Arc, I believe, to just like cause a lag to the point of taking down
Nie хочę
certain
zjeżdżać.
areas or certain servers to protect things.
So at least make it unfun to fight against.
Yeah, exactly.
Come eat it!
Yeah. Well, Ark is notably a not fun game. Oh! My game
Good.
also crashed. While you...
Just died, what do you mean?
No, I had
Drama
like...
queen.
My game
Bowery
froze and
1v1.
I have like 2 crash reports.
Drama queen.
Guys are back.
I wanna have me vouchers so I can show off. Oh, laggies.
Oh boy.
At least everyone is like having it as a community. Lazy lag. Oh boy, there it goes.
Community getting our fucking computers exploded. Nice.
How about make a faction called EA is only for EA testers?
All
Wouldn't that be
EA
a good
supports.
badge?
Yeah.
So I tried to tell us like that there's a faction now with like 20,000 people.
So how much do you need those solar panels?
None. I don't.
Good. Okay, start moving.
Okay. What are you doing?
Nothing. Just keep moving.
I haven't contacted yet.
Don't worry about it. Just
wow.
moving.
Yes,
Grand
Lance.
conceive.
Ooh, that's lagging.
Just
Oh
continue.
yeah. Ooh.
What?
Continue moving forward. I'm not doing anything. Don't worry about it.
Oh!
Jeez, I'm just saying.
Riding up some loose ends.
Oh, I am the other guy.
Oh yeah, bitch. You shit. You
I need to run away. You'll never take me alive.
Good God.
Well,
Boy, you don't have to.
It's been fun. See ya.
See ya.
See ya.
Oh, everyone's more by now.
Oh god. Oh,
I
how
see
many
the
people are
particles
doing
from
this? Is that like 2 tankers just fighting continuously? Just Jesus, fuck you.
Imagine making a line of all those fuel tanks around the SSC.
You could.
Make them in the shape of a smiley face and then blow it
Yeah.
up.
I mean, that sounds like a plan.
Oh, there goes the hype fan. How did
The hype man is drifting.
I want to be free.
Ham on the ACs, goddamn.
Why can't we like have like no restrictions right now? Oh, 6 hours.
Oh no.
It's ending.
Shit. Stop jumping.
Whoever's driving the hype van, you better be blasting Eurobeat, because like you're drifting all over the place.
That's just my internet not keeping up.
As minor as this,
See this big ship here.
can you like take me to a shop?
Who's taking pot shots at me?
How
There's
dare
no
you
one.
shoot me?
I guess I'll just take myself to the shop. Thank you.
Oh boy.
We're just freaking
The hype and opening fire.
Right.
No?
Drive it like you stole it.
Nope.
Ariel, stop shooting me. I have an idea.
What's the idea?
When did Joe and Fire get here?
I think I just froze.
What is the
Everybody's
best ship
crashed,
doing?
Why do I
Is it
hear
just
battle
froze?
music?
Frozen by crash report. No, G.
Come on, spawn.
16
Oh,
crash
there goes
reports.
the hype then.
Yeah, I crashed it.
Maybe this one spawns.
Does anything spawn for you? Because nothing works for me.
I'm waiting for ships to load.
I'm gonna get a new from the